What's up, guys? Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with a garage golf episode. All right, so if you haven't seen our previous video, we actually did a complete DIY affordable golf simulator right here in my garage. Make sure you check that video out. I'll put a link down in the description. All right, we took the all new 24/7 Golf enclosure. It's a really low cost, high quality enclosure. I actually worked a discount code out for all of my viewers. I'll put all that information down in the description, so if you're looking for something like this, I can help save you some money. And then what we're doing today is we're actually gonna use a high-end launch monitor with this affordable garage setup. Okay, so the Foresight Sports GCQUAD. Most people know that it's really kind of the benchmark for indoor accuracy, all right? 4 incredibly high-speed cameras, all right, that capture not only all of the ball data necessary, but also club data, okay? It really is just an ultimate device, and it's portable is what's so nice. So you can take this and put it in any indoor environment, but then you can just pick it up, take it outside. The battery lasts for hours. You can set it down at the range and use it outside. I've shown all of that in the channel if you want to check those videos out. Even an unboxing of the GCQUAD when we first got it. So what's interesting about this video is I have a lot of people that reach out that their number one thing is they want to buy a high-end launch monitor. They want the best data that's available. They're going to be using it indoor primarily, but also outdoor, and that's something that the Foresight Sports GCQUAD is excellent at. Obviously, you can just set it down in any simulator, and you're pretty much good to go. I mean, in this situation right here, I have the GCQUAD sitting down, no wires whatsoever. I'm connected to a laptop over here via Wi-Fi. All right, the laptop has just an HDMI cable running to just the entry-level projector that I found on eBay, okay? And like I said, all those details, anything that you're looking at here in this setup, this garage golf setup, I have in that previous video, and I'll make sure I put that link right down in the description for you. I have a time lapse of how I built it all by myself, all that stuff. So what's cool is a lot of people are either looking for maybe having just a temporary setup in like an off season. They're not gonna use it a whole lot, all right? Or they wanna play with the GCQUAD right now and they're gonna be building an outbuilding or building a new house, whatever it may be. This is a perfect situation. Buy yourself a nice quality, low cost enclosure like this, set it up right in your garage, all right? And here you go, garage golf with a incredibly accurate launch monitor. And that's what I'm here to demonstrate for you guys today, just how easy it is. And then some of the software that's available that's like extremely portable in my opinion and is really cool. So FSX Pro is all new software that they released. What's unique about this is it has a lot of like fitting and coaching aspects. All right, you can run it on an iPad or a laptop. I wanted to demonstrate with a laptop today because of dual screen capabilities, the way this can work really easily. So what I have here is I have the laptop actually in an extended mode, not duplicated mode, because FSX Pro allows you to run dual monitors. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a screen record really quick so you can see the software that I'm looking at over here. So let's go ahead and start that screen record. Okay, and I can show you guys the settings inside of here really quick if you want to just kind of check those out. Let's go up to settings. You can see there's a virtual keyboard available, player management, multi-monitor is what we're using. All right, see how it says display the driving range on a secondary monitor. Now you can have a chase camera on this laptop as well if you want to see the ball flight. Studio mode's just the lighting. I like the dark. You can personal brand if you're a teacher or coach. You know, there's different languages available, different units. Tags for when you're using like different shafts or clubs or whatever it may be for fitting, which is really great. Devices, obviously that's to connect to your quad. But we're gonna go out to performance analysis. All right, I already have my username in there. You can have all kinds of different usernames. You can obviously select the club that you're gonna be working on. I just grabbed the 9-iron really quick. I put Callaway because it's a Callaway club, but you can do all kinds of things, different shafts, all right, whatever ball you're working with. All right, we have a Pro V1, so we're gonna select premium ball. And then it basically takes you here. All right, so you can see that you have all of the data parameters in the bottom that are all customizable. So I can actually hit this little gear icon down here and I actually can do whatever I want. Now I'm not using club data today. I don't have it turned on, so I could take out any club data. That way I don't have to worry, like it's not gonna have efficiency. So I could just use those data parameters as I work on ball data. And then let's go ahead and I'll turn off the screen recording really quick. All right, perfect. And then I'll take you guys here and you can see how I have the range. All clean, all right? Nothing to distract me or anything like that. It's just a nice clean range. You can see it comes up, tells you it's ready to hit. You can have the quad sitting right on a short mat like this if you want to. I put it on another mat just to show you that that's easy to do. That way if you want to get more center or more over here, whatever it may be. I mean, the quad basically sits about 22 inches away from the ball. All right, so it gives you a nice buffer there. You can actually get almost in line with the quad. All right, and I'm still in the hitting zone, and I'm basically aligned with like the back of the quad. Just in case maybe an amateur user, you're worried if they're gonna shank a ball or something like that, you know, something to understand. But what's nice is I could also get way back here, all right, get farther away from my screen if I wanted to. And let's just go ahead and give you guys a quick shot here. I just grabbed the 9-iron. I'm not gonna be making any crazy swings just for demonstration though. All right. My normal little draw. I love how it has that full, you know, 3D immersive ball flight, and you know, it really will work on like high-end gaming computer. You don't need something crazy. This right here is just an old laptop that I have. It has a GTX 1060 in it. All right. I mean, believe it or not, that's getting pretty old now. So, how cool is that? And then what I'll do is we'll start another screen recording so you guys can see how this looks inside of the software. So let's go ahead and start a screen recording again. All right, guys, so here we are looking at FSX Pro on our laptop. You can see I have a nice big data display tile down at the bottom, so you can be looking over at that. And if you want to, you can actually take that and you can shrink it down. So if you wanted to have the image of the ball trajectory to actually be larger, you can just take this and you can simply drag it down, and now you can have a much larger trajectory view if you wanted to. You can go into your settings here and you can actually change out those data tiles easily. That's really nice. So I mean, a coach or anyone could be working on that. Now if you go to your video camera selection in the upper right here, this is actually going to allow you to look at different things. Now, I actually have a setting turned on right now for the Apex grid, which I love. I think that it really gives you, you know, that 2D trajectory view of where your ball flight is. Now, here's that overhead 2D trajectory view. You can see I kind of pushed that ball just a little bit. And then if you go down to the side here, you can really use that Apex grid and kind of show that ball flight. All right, I think that's a really, really nice view. And then you can just go back. Okay, so other than that, if you wanted to actually see the ball flight in real time, you can actually turn this real time on and click the shot, and you're now actually going to actually see the ball flight in real time. So, you know, your instructor might be over on the laptop wanting to kind of see that flight. They can do that really easily. Okay, you can compare shots, you can do reports. Now, if you go up here into the settings, you can actually change out the view. So let's say we just wanted to work on flight. Okay, I can actually look at that side and overhead 2D dispersion view while having that full 3D ball flight still on the projector. If I wanted to look at club data, I can individualize it or show it all. Okay, so this is what it would look like if I had club data on. I didn't have fiducials, you know, on my club at this time, but it still shows you exactly what it would look like. You could leave this up on your laptop so you could view it easily. Obviously, you can see the ball data there. Just really simple, you know, to see and view separately. So there's tables available. You can individually do different views, like spin, for instance. If you just want to show spin only or maybe impact, all those are available, and they're just really simple. All right, so I think this just gives you a really good overview of all of that, all sitting over here separately on the laptop. All right. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my iPad Pro, and I want to show you guys FSX Mobile. All right, so I've actually shown this in other videos, but I want to show, you know, what it looks like in more of like a garage golf setup like this, so you guys can understand that if you don't want to have, you know, a full-blown gaming computer and you want to just have like a portable, you know, setup like this, maybe it's temporary, maybe it's permanent, whatever it may be, you can do that, all right, and you can even just use an iPad. So let's go ahead and take a look using the iPad Pro and FSX Mobile. All right, guys, so we grabbed our iPad Pro. We threw it up here with a USB-C dongle to HDMI, which is thrown up on our projector in a 4x3 format. And we're using, just so you understand, the Optima GT 1080 HDR. All right, that's how I'm getting this, you know, very short throw. All right, it's only back about 7 feet. All right, it's a 0.5 throw ratio. So just so you understand how I'm doing that with this enclosure. But like I said, you can see all of that, and I talk all about that type of stuff in depth in that other video, which I'll put down in the description. But here we are with FSX Mobile, all right, which is really cool. Whether somebody's running a temporary or portable setup, super easy to do. You don't need a gaming laptop, you know, to run this. You know, you just need a decent iPad, and it runs this software really well, and I'll show you what it's like. But you have skills challenges, custom challenges, and a full-blown driving range. You even have putting, which I'll demonstrate for you guys today. So we're connected via Bluetooth to the GCQUAD, which is really nice. So if you have only Wi-Fi on your iPad and you're still looking to have internet, you can do that because you're connected via Bluetooth. But let's just go ahead and jump out to the driving range really quick. Give you guys a little demonstration of what the ball flight and everything looks like. We're gonna go ahead and just select iron, not like it really matters with the GCQUAD, but, and then it just lets you slide these down, which is really nice as far as distance goes. It's totally customizable. So I'm gonna go like 145 is my 9-iron, like, you know, average shot. There we go. If I wanted to do a flyby, I can do a flyby. Shows you the green that we're working with. You know, very 3D experience considering that we're on an iPad. All right. You can do a bird's eye view if you want to. Whoops, I hit it twice. Takes you up and over and just kind of shows you, you know, what you're dealing with. But let's just go ahead and hit a shot for you guys. All right, 145 down there. See if I can manage. I pushed that last one just a little bit. I usually hit a little bit of a draw. Let's see if we can get that little bit of a draw back. Oh, it could be the one. Get right by it. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, you probably can't hear it, but there's sound coming from the projector, all right, which is cool. It's coming right from the iPad. You can hear the ball landing and everything. And so now I have all of my data up on the ribbon over on the left. So I've got my ball speed of 105, launch angle 21.5, azimuth of 0.5 left, okay, degrees, I should say. Backspin 71.49. Side spin 12 degrees to the right. That was a really clean shot for me. I actually had just a tiny fade on it, which I would like to do versus my pull draw I'm so tended to hit. Carry was 139, total distance 147. I was offline 1.1 yards, and I was only 7 feet 7 inches from the pin. I'll take that every single day. But you know, you can pull up the analysis if you want to and look at not only ball data, but if you're using club data, you can have club data on. So I actually have a couple old stickers on here, and it's funny because, you know, I don't think that, it looks like it actually, yeah, I don't have club data on the quad though, so it's not gonna read it. I didn't plan on using it anyways, but you can see how, you know, it has all of the ball data shown and what club data would look like, and then you can go into a table format as well. All right, ball data is what I would, you know, most be using, you know, if I wasn't using club data. So now let me show you guys if I just take this and I go down to, let's go to maybe 5 yards, and look at this. Now we are putting. Let's go to putter, hit accept. I have my putter sitting right down here. It switches into putting mode because I actually have the putting add-on. Do you need putting, the putting add-on? No, you don't, but it's cool. It's just more precise. Let me get it inside of the zone here. And because the quad reads, you know, putting so precisely, you don't need some crazy, you know, smooth roll for any long distances or anything like that. So I'm just gonna basically try to hit this for 10 feet. Let's see if I can hit a straight ball 10 feet. I don't think that was hard enough. It was. I was wondering if it was gonna get there, and it got there, and we actually made it. So not bad at all. So let's just get that right in that putting zone again. See if we can actually make 2 in a row. Yep, missed it a little bit to the right. Ball went a little bit to the right. And hey, you can't make them all, right? But I really hope this shows you what a portable setup you can do, yet using a high-end launch monitor like the GCQUAD. You don't have a gaming laptop, you don't have a high-end desktop, you're looking for something portable, you can do it until you're ready maybe to, like I said, finish that big outbuilding or basement like a lot of people are doing. So I'm seeing a lot of people do this. I wanted to show it as an option because it's so simple to do. And I wanted to show a couple other pieces of software. I've covered FSX 2020, significantly in the channel, and I just think that this is something that people need to know that is an option that's out there, for a garage golf type setup with a high-end type launch monitor. There's just a ton of different options, and I think it'd be cool just to, like I said, demonstrate it all for you guys. I'd like to know what you think. Comment below other things that you'd like to see. Like I said, while we have this up inside our garage, trying to do a couple little demonstrations just to show you what capabilities are out there, all right, and what you could do with a setup like this. You're looking to do some simple garage golf, you're looking to have an enclosure and kind of a simple turf setup and hitting mat setup like I have here, there's a lot of possibilities. I'd be more than happy to help you figure out what's best for you. And as I've mentioned, I can help you guys get exclusive discounts on Foresight sports products, on the enclosure, whatever it may be. Check out all that information in the description. As always, feel free to email me. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll talk to you soon.